Everyone loves dividends, and some of the mistakes that people do is withdraw them early and spend it right away. But if you reinvest your dividends and understand the power of compounding your earnings, it's incredible and unbelievable how much your money can grow. So in this video, I'd like to explain the power of compounding earnings of the dividends by giving you an example here. So let's say you invest $1,000 in a stock called BMO, the Bank of Montreal Covered Call Utilities ETF, symbol ZWU, and pays monthly dividends with 8% dividend yield. Now, after you receive your dividend, you reinvest it to buy more shares. Now, with the power of compounding, your balance after 20 years is 4,928, which is 5 times your initial investment of 1,000. Now, this is just uh, the $1,000 with no additional money. However, if you add regular monthly investment to your original investment, it's very incredible how much your money can grow. So let's look at a compound earnings calculator online through the nerdwallet.com. Okay, here's the example that I spoken about. So your initial $1,000 and no monthly contributions, no additional, and the time span for growth of your money is 20 years. Let's say you are 20 years old when you do this, do your initial deposit. So let's see how much your money grows when you're 40 years old, 20 years after. So that's the rate of return based on our example. So that's your money after 20 years at the year 2040. The green shows the interest and your principal of $1,000 with the blue color. Exponential growth. Unbelievable. But let's say if you add $50 on top of your initial investment, so $50 per month, and the same time 20 years, let's see how much it grows. So that's the rate of return, the same. Look at that. So that's your money 20 years after. When you're 40 years old, that's $34,000. Wow. Now, let's do this. Let's say instead of $50, you add $100 per month for 20 years, same time. That's the rate of return of the stock. And look at that, $64,000 just by adding $100 per month. That's your money compounded into 64,000 after 20 years. So next example, let's say you add $200 monthly instead of 100. So time the same, 20 years, same rate of return, and look at how much your money has grown exponentially. Unbelievable. 123,000. That's just adding $200 per month, which is easy to do. Now compare that to the original 4,900 plus the very first example without any additional amount. That is, wow, so many times more. Now let's say you have the money to actually add. You're adding $500 this time per month because you got promoted or you have some extra cash, so to invest. So now 20 years, same time. Let's see how much it will grow. So wow, $300,000 in 20 years by just adding $500 per month on top of your $1,000 initial investment. Unbelievable. Almost a third of a million. So let's say you're adding $1,000 per month. So same time, 20 years, same rate of return, 8%. Whew, almost $600,000. Wow. Can you imagine if you just consistently save and invest and reinvest your dividends? Now, in order to accomplish the the all 600,000, 300,000, or whatever future balance that we seen, we need to have discipline. We need to stick to financial principles in order to achieve the earnings from our dividends. So here are 5 principles that I listed here. So if we save regularly, which is easy to do regardless of how much it is, $25, $50, $100 per month, and just keep regularly investing it. Invest regularly in stable company, stable stock, companies that have been proven to give regular dividends. If we minimize our debt, uh, minimize risk through diversification, and if we minimize our expenses, these are all will help us achieve our financial goal. Eventually, if you have too much dividends accumulated, then that's just it's just money that we can withdraw regularly and still growing and growing. So yeah, I hope you find this video helpful, and now I hope you understand more about the power of compounding, of not withdrawing the dividends, keep it growing, keep reinvesting, But then after 20 years, after 15 years, after 30 years, whatever, now when your money is just grown astronomically, that is the time to withdraw. So yeah, if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and like my video to all right, for see you next time, and cheers. Have yourself a nice day. Bye.